What was it like working with Roy Keane? He's a man I'm very interested. I love seeing him. I love seeing him on Sky Sports. What was it like working with Roy Keane?
Challenging, because he challenged everybody. He was brilliant. I mean, I loved him. He made everybody around him 10% better, because he would not accept mediocrity. He would tell you the truth. I called him the ultimate truth teller. Part of my job is truth telling, but I never did it as well as Roy. If you played poorly, he would tell you. If you weren't making an effort, he would tell you. And as a result, you began to play for Roy. You began to play to his standards because you didn't want that. So I was at Manchester United for 2 years, and I saw the impact he had on the players around you. You go out for practice, and sometimes with the best will in the world, on a Manchester Tuesday morning when it's raining and the sky is black and it's cold, it's freezing, you don't really feel like putting the effort in. But Roy would go out there and his standard would be 100%. No excuses. No excuses. Adam Peaty goes to the swimming pool at 6 o'clock in the morning and trains like a champion. No excuses. Stephen Gerrard goes on the field, plays his heart out. No excuses. So I think there are people who have that mindset, that no excuse mindset, who drive themselves to being a champion.
I tell you what I love about that story is that on this show, we've talked very often about the difference between the professional and the amateur. And we've kind of come to the conclusion that, passion, in some ways, we find it to be overrated. Like, if you go to get knee surgery, I don't want, a knee surgeon halfway through the procedure to go, oh, well, I'm just not passionate about this anymore, and I'm going to go and try something else. But what I love about what you said there about Roy Keane and Adam Peaty and Stephen Gerrard was that was their standard, right? They turned up whether they felt like it or not. They, that was just who they were. That was the standard that they set for themselves.
Yeah, they had that characteristic. And the other factor about all three is they don't care about what other people think about them. They only care what they think about themselves. That takes a lot of pressure off. One of the greatest pressures that causes people to lose their way is the expectations of others. They finish up playing for the parents or playing for the crowd or playing for the media. Whereas those three set their own standards. And the only time they were upset was when they lowered their own standards, when they didn't meet their own expectations. That gave them, well, it's fireproof, because the media could say what they liked, the fans could do what they liked. They were locked in. Did I do everything I could to make that a great performance? And I think that's a very, very tough quality.